Brisbane Wakes Up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
Righto, everyone. Thanks for downloading the podcast. It's Friday. No one likes to work on Friday. You get out early. Here's the podcast.
It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast.
The Paddo Tavern Wine and Dine 5-course degustation. November 20th, 6:30pm. Tickets from OzTix. 20 years of Stav. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. On B105.
Yes. 20-year anniversary for Stav Davidson. He's been on B105 for 20 years, which is phenomenal. And we'd love you to come along and celebrate him and that achievement. At b105.com.au is where you register a little bit of a memory, a time you remember. Maybe you were involved with it, or maybe you just heard it on air.
We've got some surprises lined up on the day as well to celebrate you. Kind of like a bit of a This Is Your Lifestyle.
Yes.
I feel like I'm dying.
I did suggest we dress as Kermit the Frog, but he didn't like it. Matty.
I did not like it.
You said, no way.
I said I wasn't comfortable green facing. I wanted to check with the frog community first.
Fine with a hand up your butt, but the green face was a no.
We just couldn't get Kermit Frog to come. I don't know that's what you wanted.
Well, you couldn't. I mean, I didn't know that until just now.
Well, you asked for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could have still been a,
Oh, yeah, like surprise. There might be two Kermit the Frog.
We are proud of you and everything that you've achieved over 20 years, and you've touched the lives of so many people here in Brisbane. So in order to come along, share a memory of what you remember of Stav on the air over the 20 years. And joining us now
is your other family, actually. I could call them that. Kathy and Stuart, good morning.
Good morning.
Now,
Stav, how are you?
Hey, Kath and Stu. Living with
We
the
are very
Reeds.
proud
How
of
are
you.
you?
I feel like we started your career, really.
Well, you almost ended it too.
We tried.
so this is when Big Brother was coming out, or it had come out, and you guys suggested that you were going to live at a family's house. I guess Kathy and Stuart said yes, and you went to go and live there for how long, was it?
I believe it was 2 weeks, wasn't it?
Two long weeks.
2 long
Very
weeks.
long weeks.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to leave. We weren't allowed to go home. I believe we had, if I remember correctly, we had 10 grand, and whatever we didn't spend, you guys got to keep.
That's
Pretty
right.
much.
Yeah, and I
And
lost
you
it.
had a whole heap of competitions where you could lose money for us.
Yeah.
And I still haven't forgiven you.
I'm sorry, I did. I lost the grand playing 2 up. How are the boys, Mike and Chris?
Well, they're both adults in their 30s now, Stav. That's how old you are.
Both married, but we're waiting for grandkids. Waiting.
Wow.
Because we've got a photo of them in their school uniform.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Lisa and Jess?
The Veronicas.
Yeah, well, they would have
like
been
that
excited
day.
that
Yeah, they did
day,
like
weren't
that
they?
day.
I did like that.
Yes, and we would do the breakfast show from your kitchen table, and then yes, we would. I think I went to your work, Kathy. Didn't I? I came to Carpet Call and worked with you for a day.
Ooh.
You did, Stav, and I think you've always liked to dress up, including in my skirt and my uniform top.
Oh, my gosh,
Yeah.
did you
He's
really?
still doing that, Kathy. Still doing that.
And I often drive past the house because my daughter used to do bounce at McGregor. Are you guys still there?
Yeah, still here, and we've got you on the video cameras too.
You're fun.
And you went along and saw my wife do stand-up a few years back, didn't you, as well?
We did,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. See,
She actually came out to Jindalee and did a show for my Rotary Club.
oh, wow, there you go.
How good.
See, the connections you make, Stuart.
There you go.
And you were kind of newlyweds when you came to live with us, so it was tough for you.
It was very tough, yes. We'd only just got married and I wasn't allowed to see her. Yeah. Good
And
time.
there you were sharing
Good
a bedroom
times.
with Mike.
With Mike, yes. And then remember the
Lucky
day,
you.
it was the same time we, because they would set challenges for us. And the one challenge we got to go to see James Blunt, but we had to hold hands the entire time. Yeah, it's a different
I
time.
remember you enjoying that, actually. But yeah,
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
He's
wow.
saying he didn't, but yeah, look, 2 weeks, 2 whole weeks you were in there, right? You never went home once.
No.
And you're in there with the family. I mean, that's a big call for you guys. How much money did you say you won for this, having them in there for 2 weeks?
Well, we don't really remember, but the guys worked very hard for us, including cleaning the house and weeding the garden. And I think we came away with maybe $7,000.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
There you
Yeah,
go.
very good.
20 years ago, that was a nice chunk of change.
Which you spent on therapy bills, I imagine.
Well, congratulations, guys, and thanks
Are
for
you gonna
the
come along?
trip down memory lane. We will see you there at the Paddo for the party.
We'll
see
be
you at
there.
the paddock.
Ah, great. Great to see you guys.
Cheers, mate.
And he is sleeping at your house that night as well. Just
That's
so you know.
okay. We've got spare room.
Just like old time.
Still got the bunk beds for you, Stav.
What's that, sorry?
Still got the bunk beds for you.
Great. The bag's tops.
Waiting for the grandchildren, but you'll do it in the meantime.
If you want to see the photos from it, you can see a very young Stav there. We'll get them up on our social search, Stav, Abby and Matt.
It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast. Stav, Abby and Matt, the podcast.
The 90s gave us a TV show you'll remember simply from the theme song. 90210 gave us superstars like Tori Spelling, Luke Perry, and Brian Austin Green.
Since you have a minor interest in communications, how about making a minor contribution to the campus TV show I'm producing?
Brian is in Brizzy this weekend for Supernova Comic Con, and he joins Stav, Abby, and Matt right now.
Thanks for joining us this morning. Hello.
Of course. How's it going?
Your beautiful face was one of the only posters that I put up on my wall because 90210, I don't
You're
think
kidding.
No, I kid you not. And I was so angry because my parents decided to paint it and they pulled it off because of the blue tack. And I was like, where are they? Where are my
You wanted to pull him off.
Oh,
Stop.
no.
But
I'm
90210
sorry.
was the most brilliant show. And I don't think I've ever fallen in love with a show like I was obsessed with that. How old were you when you went on that show? Were you one of the youngest?
Yeah, I was 16 years old when we shot the pilot for that. And then I was 17 when we started shooting the series. And I shot that from 17 to 27.
Wow. 27. Wow.
And I was actually the youngest on the show.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's funny that Abs is talking about the post and stuff because I can also remember our neighbours having a fight once because her husband hadn't fixed the TV antenna. And I don't know why this is stuck in my brain as a kid, but she said to him, 90210's on tonight.
Well, you couldn't miss it. Yeah. You couldn't.
It's
You
weird.
are kidding me.
No, I think I was like
You're
8.
kidding me.
But, you know, you think about that time in television and even the cast who was on there, of course, yourself, Luke Perry, Tori Spelling, and you were 17 and you were the superstars of TV at that time. How did you get your head around that as a kid?
I honestly don't think I did. It's still, to this day, it's one of those things where, you know, when you grow up with heroes and people that you look up to, I grew up with people that were skateboarding and everything because that was the sport that meant the world to me when I was younger. So people like Tony Hawk and you know, there were certain people that were just gods to me. It's not lost on me the really strange sort of soapbox that I have in life, and that I can talk to people and it does remind them of when they were young and times were simpler. I feel incredibly blessed that I get to play that part for other people in their lives. And I totally understand it, but at the same time, it's still crazy for me to this day to think that I play that part in somebody's life.
Your Australian-born fiance was born in Wagga Wagga. Have you gone back to her hometown? Because I would lose my mind if I saw you there.
I have, yeah. We, not this last time we were there, the time before, we flew to Wagga because she had to deal with some family stuff. And so I got to see her nan's house and people that she grew up with and the areas she was in. And it's great because it was such a small town.
Yeah.
And it was, for the most part, it was so quiet. Like there were barely people on the street. And it was just it gave me a great perspective on her and her childhood and her life and a great understanding of it because since I've known her, she's lived in Los Angeles.
Yeah, which is amazing.
And I know she's lived all over the world.
Yeah, she's an amazing dancer and cliche, but also romantic that you met on Dancing with the Stars. Does that mean that you might?
No, so we actually met before the show. We started dating before the show. They had the producers of the show had reached out to me for. Honestly, I think it was like 13 seasons in a row. And for me, it was a hard pass every time. And then it was COVID, and Sharon and I started dating. We had a business manager in common, and we met, and we started dating. And then they reached out again, and this time they knew that we were dating. And they were like, hey, so we know you guys are together. Yeah. We'll obviously put you two together as a couple. But, you know, do you want to come on? And I was like, God, there's nothing else going on right now. It's COVID. Literally nothing is shooting. There were like 3 shows that were going, and Dancing with the Stars was one of them.
Right.
So,
did they threaten you too? Were they like, if you don't do it, Brian, we're going to get Ian Zieling?
Luckily, they already had him, so they can't threaten me with him. I've been threatened by other people with Ian Zieling. So that is that, and that threat holds a lot of weight to me for sure.
Does that mean you might do an Australian wedding, considering your fiance's Australian born?
I don't know, because her mom lives out here in Los Angeles. She lives out here. Our baby's out here. So much of her family are out here now. I mean, she has some extended family in Australia, but
Brian doesn't
majority
know.
of her
the wife,
main family
the girl
is out here.
chooses.
Yeah, the
Brian's
girl
got no
chooses.
say in this.
Wherever
what are you
she
talking
says,
about?
he will go.
I really don't. and thank you for reminding everyone that it's happy wife, happy life with this one.
Exactly.
I mean, there's not much we don't know about you. You have 5 children. 3 of them are with Megan Fox, which we've read so much about you. How does Christmas go for you with a big blended family like that?
So honestly, holidays like Christmas and stuff are the easiest. Just life is to the logistics of traveling with, because we have 4 young kids.
Yeah.
The logistics of traveling in life. I mean, that means we're going to a restaurant and we're asking for a table for 6.
Yeah.
It means we're going on a plane and we need 6 seats. We need a hotel room that is big enough to sleep all of us. It just logistically, when my lease was up on my car and I needed a new one, it's like, no, I need a 3-row. Like and after that, I've got to move to like a school bus or a Sprinter van or something like that if we continue to grow with it. So logistically, just in life is a lot harder than the holidays. Holidays are fun, and they're much easier, and it's really cool to be able to experience these holidays again through young eyes. It's amazing.
That's true. I didn't think about it. We complain about here with all the school stuff that our kids have. But of course, you've got the exact same issues. Just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean you miss out on that, hey?
No. It is all, I always tell people that problems within families and home are very similar. It doesn't matter what somebody does for a living, how much money they have, how successful they've been. The problems are all very similar.
I don't want to romanticize 90210 too much and say that you guys all still catch up, but like, you're on the show for such a long period of time, and it was deeply sad that the main characters have passed away now. Talking about Shannon Doherty and of course Luke Perry, and a few years before, even a year before Luke Perry passed away, he was in the studio with us.
Lovely man.
So nice and so genuine, and we went at one point.
One of the loveliest men you'll ever meet.
Yeah, and I guess because we always know him from that character, we're at a point where we're like, should we all go out for lunch, basically?
Yeah, we were going to go for drinks. Yeah, we're going to hang.
But that must have hit home all the memories and the times and that you guys had been together over those years for them to have passed away.
It did. Luke was really sudden. And so that was really difficult because nobody saw that one coming. Not that the loss of Shannon was any less difficult, but it was different. When you have someone in your life that's been dealing with stage 4 cancer for as many years as she had, you, on some subconscious level, you're preparing for it and you are making the absolute most of every minute that you have together. With Luke, I had lunch the week before he had his stroke and passed away, and there was absolutely no sign of anything. And at the point when I got the call and knew that he was in the hospital, it was just devastating. He was an amazing human being. You guys spent time with him. He was one of those guys where it's for as cool as he appeared. He always seemed like, oh my God, he's the coolest guy that's since James Dean. He's the coolest guy that's ever walked the planet. He had no awareness of that and never lived by that. He didn't care how his hair looked or what he was wearing. That was the absolute lesser thing on his mind at the time. It was all about connecting with people, being genuine with people, really being loving and kind and just sharing himself completely with whoever he was with. And that's an amazing thing to walk away from a relationship with someone to have a sense of it.
Yeah, it's well said.
Well, mate, we're so excited to have you here in Brisbane.
I've really brought this morning radio thing down.
No, it was me. It was me. No, and I think you said it so well.
Thank goodness you tore that poster off the wall, because that is
Do you know what?
The death of your fun cowbell ringing morning show.
That is not true.
I'm the end of it.
Brian, I actually have them all packed up in a box at my mum's home.
Guess who's first in line at Supernova?
What's the weirdest thing you've been asked
who
to
am I
sign,
signing
actually?
this one? Wait, there's no names on any of this stuff?
Yeah.
It's all going on eBay. I've signed tons of insane stuff. There was so much merchandise and stuff that was 90210 branded that was sold during that time that we had no idea of. So every time I'm at these conventions, people come up with Walkmans and water bottles and pillowcase, just things, toothbrushes, and it's like, oh my God, we had all of this stuff, and literally it is just endless, the amount of merchandise that was sold during that time. And I know because Tori and I did commercials for like Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios and things like that. So I knew we were a part of the world and what was happening at that point, but it's not really until you see all of this stuff where you go, man, I was exploited.
Yeah, they were making a fortune out of you.
I was really exploited.
They keep that quiet because then you'll be asking for your cut of it. So they go, let's just put it out there. And if they don't know, they don't know.
Exactly. Sure. Exactly. What you don't know won't hurt you. Yeah, for sure.
Buddy, great to talk to you. Supernova Comic Con is on until Sunday at the Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre. Go and check out Brian Austin Green. Great to talk. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it.
Stav, Abby and Matt, the podcast.
We are preparing to move house. Gosh, you just collect stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
And when we moved out of our last house, because it was actually being sold and they were demolishing it. And they were very kind and said, hey, if there's anything that you just want to leave there, you can. You know, have these grand plans that you're going to, clear everything out before you move it. And it ended up that we just moved all the junk because we're like, we'll sort that out later. So we just moved everything. Big
Rookie
mistake. I know, but Scotty's such a hoarder with all his building materials as well. Yes.
Give the dog a bone, so.
Yeah, and he's like, but that's worth a lot. I'm like, but it's not if it's sitting there getting rusted.
Yeah, but there's no better feeling as a bloke than hanging on to something like that for 7 years and then someone goes, hey, I need this. And then you rummage down and pull it out.
But no one has. If it's been 8 years and no one's asked for it.
Oh, you wait for the 10th. Wait for the 10th.
But there's a lot of things where I was like...
You should appreciate the fact that he'll keep stuff around for years and years that he doesn't use or need.
I get it, but he needs me and he uses me. So there you go. And I was like, okay, next time we're going to do a big cleanse.
It's so good. I love it.
Yes. Great. However, there are certain things where I go, we don't need these anymore, do you? And he goes, yeah, yeah. Well, yes, we do. And I was like, but who's in the photo? And he goes, that is me surfing. And I was like, great. And he goes...
You had to ask who was in the photo?
Funny you say that. Because I was like, well, what do you want to do with it? He goes, well, the next house, because we always say that we're just temporary living, next house he wants it framed and put on the wall. And I was like, great, so that's you. And he goes, yeah, well, the photographer wasn't sure it was me because the photographer was just taking photos of people surfing, and I'm pretty sure it was.
Oh, so he's only tiny.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So we'll keep it just in case. Could be
him.
someone else. Could be. But the other things is these glasses that he's collected from holidays overseas. And it wasn't even a holiday. He went with his ex-girlfriend and they lived over in the UK.
There's the rub.
And then, well, it's fine if that means a lot to you. But it was glasses that he's stolen from pubs over in the UK. What do you mean? He doesn't use them.
No, because they're collectibles.
But they're not like it's just a pub.
They're memories to him by the sounds of it.
But when I say to him, so where was this from? He goes, I don't know.
Yeah, but he just knows that wherever he was having a good time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just, is there something ridiculous that your partner will not throw out? 13, 10, 60. That you just feel like you're carrying it to the next place all the time and you're like, now it's time for this one to go. Whether it is an armchair that he used to have from his bachelor days that now have fleas and you're like, come on.
That happened to a guy across the road from my mum's house. I was helping him clean out underneath after the last flood.
Yeah.
And they had like a rumpus room down there, and he had these orange pleather couches. And
bright orange.
Bright orange,
Yeah.
like they were
Yeah.
very much a time. And I said, are you sad? You got to get a new couch. He goes, my wife is ecstatic.
Yeah.
Because they were his bachelor couches, and they were the last bit of furniture
And
he was
just
allowed to
loved 'em,
keep.
Didn't throw them out.
He wouldn't throw them out, and he
Yeah.
had no excuse. They couldn't be saved. And she was just so elated. I'd never seen anyone so happy to see their house flood.
We've even got what are the videos? Is it DHS?
VHS.
VHS, yeah. We've got those.
Yeah, right. What's on them?
Just
Scotty's ex-girlfriend.
oh my
Hopefully
God,
not.
maybe. Maybe. But if he had somewhere to play it, I was like, come on, those need to go. You wouldn't collect stuff like that, would you?
No, I'm pretty good at throwing out. The only thing that's been a point of conjecture is I've got a Katy Perry signed block mount.
Does it say to Matt?
It does.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, and I must have once said to Esther that Katy Perry was hot, so she
Right.
was like,
Did she buy it for you?
No, Katy Perry signed it and gave it to me.
Right, wow,
and it's never hung anywhere.
What photo is it?
It was of her I Kissed a Girl days.
Oh,
Put it
so
in your
good.
man shed. Put it in your man shed.
Well, I just got put in a cupboard, and Esther,
Why
like,
don't you take a painting off the wall today and put that up instead?
well, funny you say that because Eden saw it, and Eden wants to hang it in her bedroom.
Yeah, cool. Wow.
Because that's what I was like, Katy Perry. You didn't make one bad comment.
Yeah. We moved a roast twice.
A roast?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean, a roast?
A roast pork. It was in the freezer. We defrosted the freezer. Buggered me there was a roast pork in it. We moved it to the next house.
And you kept it?
It got covered up in frost again.
How
We kept
long?
it. We moved it to the next house.
And you still got it now?
No, we let it go.
Did you eat it, or did you throw it
No,
away?
I think we threw it away. It was like, yeah.
Like when you need to defrost the freezer, it just turns into like a brick of ice in the
Yeah.
back of it.
Yeah.
In emergency for the apocalypse.
Emergency roast pork.
We'll have that.
Yeah, you
you're
guys
a-
will be laughing, but I'll have crackling.
I don't know if I would crack on all that.
You're a collector. How has Kat been over the years with all your little bits and pieces?
Yeah, good. I think more and more as we've grown and matured, like they used to be everywhere, and now it's sort of just confined to a little spot, but that's fine.
They're figurines, right? Or
Yes.
Pez dispensers.
Yes, I think I got rid of my Pez dispensers.
What do you mean you think?
I don't-
Weren't they
I
in a
don't know
glass
why.
cabinet?
They were, but I put them all in a bag, and I don't know where the
Oh,
bag is.
Kat accidentally left that at the old place.
Maybe.
Ooh.
But
Maybe
it's a
that's what I
balancing
do.
act. You know, you don't want, because otherwise, I mean, my house would look like a 5-year-old lived there if I was by myself. You've got to,
I'm glad you
Give and
finally
take.
admit that.
yeah. Brooke and Alex Hills, what's your husband got that you want to get rid of?
It's not that I want to get rid of it. I just want to keep it contained to a garage where the general public can't see it.
That's fair enough.
Sure, yeah.
Mhm.
He collects the original 1990s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle item.
I'm sorry, Brooke. We were looking for useless objects, not valuable possessions. That's,
What sort of items? Is it toys or merch?
It's a bit of everything, but he stepped it up to a next level about 3 months ago when we got a glass cabinet that he then stripped and painted green, like bright fluoro green to look like a turtle. So he's got coins and merchandise and desk items and anything turtles you can imagine. We hunt for it.
You might want to send some photos in because Stav's eyes have just really lit up.
I will send them to your Instagram, Abby, but it is absolutely crazy. And he wanted to bring them into the house, but
No.
I'm like,
No.
very white and minimal. And
Yes.
I can't have this bright green thing that just jumps out at you and wants to eat you as you walk into a
Yeah,
house.
it sounds like it would be better for him to enjoy it in the garage anyway, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the man's domain. That's
Yeah.
their space. That's where they feel the most comfortable, I believe. But with your glasses, Abby,
Yes.
we have 4 different sets of glasses in our house, and it drives my OCD nuts. So I accidentally break one every couple of weeks and then replace it with the new set.
Maybe that's what I should do, really embrace it and say from now on, I want the kids to be able to use these glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What they say, a man's home is his castle.
Yeah.
In the garage.
Yeah. I mean, Brooke, you got the opportunity
Where it
to be the
belongs.
best wife ever and change your name to Michelle.
That was Megan Fox's character, right?
No, she was April
Yeah.
O'Neil.
Oh, she's April, sorry.
No, but then he could be a
April.
turtle and that'd be Michelle.
Ah, got it. Got it.
And he
Sorry.
has a favourite turtle as well. So
Yeah.
there's more of one colour than the other.
Who's his favourite?
It's the purple Donatello, I think it is.
Divorce him. That's a lunacy. That's crazy.
Why don't you like Donatello?
He's a smart one. No one likes Donatello.
Oh. Right. You know what, though, Brooke? I'm hearing this. You really don't like it, but you must sit there and listen enough to the conversation he has about it. So, Matt, you are a very good wife because it sounds like you know more than you should.
16 years, he gets them for every occasion, so I know the best places to go to get them. I'm friends with a few of the people. I've even found an estate sale once where a guy was getting rid of them and I got them super cheap.
Oh, my God. Do they ever ask how old's your child? And you say, well, he...
I have had one person go, is this for your son? And I was like, yes. And they're like, oh, you're the best mother in the world. But other guys are like, my wife is making me get rid of them. Where were you when I was trying to get married? Like, it's absolutely crazy the conversations I have about 90s action figures.
Oh, so good. Thanks, Brookie.
It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast. Stav, Abby and Matt, the podcast.
Hey, it's producer Ash here, and we're taking a look back at the week that was with Stav, Abby and Matt. Abby remembered her past as an eco-warrior after hearing how some test monkeys had escaped from a lab.
Why do we keep doing this to animals?
Obviously, they give it to them so they can test vaccines and stuff on them, right? They're test monkeys.
But I don't think they volunteer.
Well, no. I mean, obviously that was my big campaign at school.
Was it?
You know, campaigning
Stop
against
giving
animal...
Hep C
against animal testing.
Mm-hmm. And then you swore off all animal products, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I tried to be vegan. Yeah.
Even in our time together, there was
Oh,
one...
there's been many times, yes, that I've tried to be vegan.
There was makeup. There was makeup.
There was makeup, yes.
Involved.
And then I was being vegan and then I forgot. We went out for bacon and eggs. And I totally forgot and it was a very quick turnaround. But I do try. I admire. I would love to be.
Of course, I would love to be a good person too, but it's really difficult.
You should try just a little bit.
So hard.
Just a little.
It is so hard to be self-righteous. And anyone who is self-righteous, I hate them because they're annoying, but I also admire them because it takes so much energy to have your head so far up your own ass.
Yours is up your ass? You're doing okay.
Who said that?
Then there was a woman who made headlines for a very questionable act at a Gold Coast kebab shop.
Right there.
Hopping at squat, bare bum out. This is one bold blondie giving her own golden glow. She's urinating in front of your kebab shop.
Which got us thinking, life's just easier when you're pretty. And that's when Kerry from the South Side called.
A few years ago, I took my very attractive daughter to the council tip. They never help you there. You know, struggling to get all your rubbish out. She went with me. Guess what? They came running over and helped us get the stuff out of the car. So I always say to people, if you want to go to the dump, take her with you and they'll help you.
Right, and she just acts like a damsel in distress and they all run over.
Oh, she didn't even have to ask.
She didn't even have to do anything. She didn't even have to ask. Got the looks from somewhere, Kerry, so come on.
It must have been a father, unfortunately. Oh, no, not unfortunately.
Abby opened up about what's sitting on her nightstand.
I have a item by my bed on my stand. Don't look at me like that. That my kids are like, what is that?
Is it a CPAP machine?
I've tried to explain it to them and they still can't get their head around it. And it is not plugged in, okay?
Well,
are you right, mate?
You're doing it on purpose.
No, I'm not doing it on purpose, okay? Because it is legit. You're the one that's doing that, okay?
Okay, my bad.
All right, to summarise,
I have no idea what you guys would be alluding to.
I'm not. It's an old school item that I have collected that is very dear to me. This is the sound of it. How cool is that?
I got one of those too.
Yep, an old rotary phone. Back when hanging up on someone actually meant something.
We've got a phone hang-up sound effect in here. Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah. Oh, yeah, how satisfying. Well, I don't even care.
Can I have a go? Right. Yeah, and you're not getting your money. It's cool.
Yeah, well, I broke up with you first.
We weren't even dating. That's so good.
Right, so
hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yes, we were.
Okay, now you're calling your girlfriend and you get the dad.
Kids are listening to this just going, this is pathetic. But this is what happened.
Yeah, g'day.
Hello.
And then do you know what I do?
Is Abby there?
No, I'd be like, Dad, give me the phone. Don't be like that. Dad, give me the phone.
No, she's in a room playing with her My Little Pony.
God, I don't even
Stav
like
plays with
them.
My Little Ponies?
I did. They were great.
And Stav brought this to the table. We got on to the sexiest man alive.
Well, we all know me. Stavvy Boy's got his pulse on the entertainment.
You got your finger on the pulse or you got your pulse on?
Got my finger on the pulse of the entertainment world.
You're okay.
Yep. I found myself in a unique position because we're all talking about something. I'm the only person that knows who it is, so I thought I would see if you could guess. And I'm talking about People Magazine's Sexiest Man of the Year. Have you turned
that's
the TVs
definitely
off?
something you'd be across.
Of course. Why would you not be across
because
it?
I need to know if I'm going to win this year.
I was going to say, did you check to see if you were nominated?
Why is that
No
not
Google
popping up
alerts.
in my algorithm,
No Google
hot
alerts.
men, like it is for you? That's not fair. I need to change it.
We're all chatting about who it could possibly be.
Who?
Jonathan Bailey. I reckon he could be a front runner for the new Bond because he's British.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm going to go with Jacob Elordi for the new Bond.
Oh, they've had an Australian before.
Yes, I reckon he might be able to do it. He's got that deep voice going for him at the moment.
Bond, James Bond, I keep bees.
Do they have to be British? Could they not have a different...
No,
they couldn't
they
change
have to
the...
be British.
No, they don't. They've had an American before. They've had Australian.
An American Bond. Not on my
Oh,
watch,
sorry,
Nelly.
Scottish, same thing.
Made of Australia. Me name's Bond. James bloody Bond.
Fuck you. That's so amazing. You could do Hugh Jackman or Chris Hemsworth. My name's
yeah.
Bond, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bondi Beach. James Bondi Beach.
Another Milton, please. Milton Mango.
For more fun times and behind-the-scenes action, head to the Listener app. Until next time, that's a wrap with Stav, Abby and Matt.
Stav, Abby and Matt, the podcast.
Mike Burgess, he is the Director General of Security. I can't say my boss's name, but he's going to be my boss because he's in charge of ASIO. Yeah, I applied. I broke the first rule, which is I told everyone that I did apply, but it was in Canberra and I don't like the cold. But that's where you had to go. I'm serious. I couldn't
Yeah,
do
but
it.
that would have been just been training, right?
No.
As a spy, you can go
They
anywhere.
said that you had to be willing to move there.
I've often seen that in Bond films when they
Yeah.
go, they've gone to Antarctica, Bond. He goes, I'm not going there. I don't like the cold.
I almost got frostbite when I went to Canberra. We went out for dinner, had a few drinks, decided to walk back in three-quarter pants because that was what was cool at the time. And, yeah.
And a boob tube.
I didn't wear a boob tube. I'm not an idiot. I had that underneath. But he has said, he's come out and said, hey, he's emphasised that Australia faces unparalleled threats to social coercion and the rule of law. He's saying that challenges just can't be handled by intelligent agencies alone. Now, if you don't know what it is the Intelligent Security of Australia. And yes, they have what we would know as spies. A lot of it, I feel like, is more online.
Is it the Aussie FBI?
No, that's a different department. This is more the intelligence unit, so a bit more surveillance, getting all the information, compiling it, putting it to the other
The
places.
Aussie CIA.
Sure. Yep.
The Aussie MI6.
The Aussie NCIS.
Yeah. But what they're saying is that they're
The
saying
Aussie CSIRO.
all right, whatever we want to call it, okay? Just why can't they be their own thing? Why do we need to compare it to an American?
Because that's what we see on TV.
No, I know that, but okay, look, they need a PR
Like
campaign then.
Like Albo is
Okay, yeah.
like
Trump,
an Australian
Trump.
president, right?
Yes. All I'm saying is there is a bit of an issue, right? And there's a lot of countries that are not liking us. And I just feel like we need to all get a little bit more involved. And I just think to be able to keep people under surveillance or be able to really track things down, just put it on Reddit and just say, I bet you ladies can't solve this.
Oh, yeah.
And I just feel like we'll be onto it. Because if my friend ever goes, hey, I wonder what such and such is up to, I go, no worries, I'll track them down. Takes me about 2 minutes, send through all their details, their latest locations, everything. It's really easy to be able to do it. And I just think that we should get more people involved.
That's why I thought you'd find me quick smart when I
Well, I
hot-footed
did.
it to Amsterdam.
So I did. But you said to me that you'd come back if we found you. And we just need a little bit of a break.
I can do it again if you want.
I knew you were going to say that. Your bag's packed. Off you go. No. But I honestly, I just feel like maybe we need to branch out and just get more people involved.
You mean women on Instagram?
100%. Just give us a challenge. We're here. We're here.
You know what, though? They'll be like, is this person committing some sort of criminal activity? I'm not sure about that, but I tell you, he's got 2 girls on the go, and I'm about to get them to meet up and ruin his life.
Yeah.
So that's probably a good time to do a sting, right? Yeah. One of my, we went out for it was a charity lunch, actually, dinner, and one of her daughters was like, oh my God, I love the photographer. I'm like, I'm going to introduce you. And she's like, don't at all. I think he's just too old for me. And then I sent a text later on. I was like, no, he's not. He's this age. He went to this school. He did these sports.
And here's his birth certificate.
Well, it's all online as well when you register a business.
Yeah.
So
What? You found his tax files?
No, his company name. An ABN. It's all there.
Look, I don't want to take anything away from your special ability.
Yeah.
But I would hazard a guess that would be ASIO's first step. Like they'd do that already.
They think they would do that.
I think I just feel like they do that.
Yeah, I just feel like they're a little bit busy.
I don't know. Is it run by men? Because they probably wouldn't.
That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't want to put it out there. I was like, sorry. What is the gender ratio here? Because I feel like if anything should sway a little bit towards female, that would be it.
Look at it this way. Name a famous female spy. You can't. That's how good they are.
Exactly.
It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast. Stav, Abby and Matt, the podcast.
Remember the TV show Charmed?
Not you two. Hurry up, Looney Tunes. Get me out of here.
It ran for 8 seasons in the late 90s and was a worldwide smash.
How could you think that I could live without?
The character Piper Halliwell was the second oldest Charmed one, who was played by Maree Combs.
I bet you guys think this is real funny, don't ya?
She's in Brissy this weekend for Supernova Comic-Con and on the air with Stav, Abby and Matt right now.
Holly?
Hello.
Now, we're huge fans and we go to events like this to line up to be able to see you. Is there any situation where you're like, oh, who else is on the billing here? It's good to be able to catch up with anyone?
Oh, my goodness. Last weekend in Adelaide, we had Billy Piper.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
From Doctor
yeah.
Who.
It was pretty great. Yeah, I mean, these things are always fun that we get to see friends that we've worked with before. Like I'm here with Brian Krause and Nolan North, who I worked with on Pretty Little Liars. So it's great to see people that you admire, but also people that you've worked with before. Thankfully, I've been doing this long enough, I get to do both.
Now, we can't go any further without talking about one of the defining shows of a generation, and it was a while ago, but I'm going to bring it back to you because it was one of my favourite shows, and I still watch it on YouTube whenever I get a chance, and that is, of course, the fabulous Picket Fences. I know it probably doesn't come up.
Oh, my gosh!
I love that show.
You know what I love about Australia is that this is the one country that remembers Picket Fences as it should be remembered because it was such a smart, original show, a little bit ahead of its time, or maybe a lot of it. But I love that it's so remembered here.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was very, it was like a little bit less violent Twin Peaks, should we say. Twin Peaks crossed with Northern Exposure, but it was great. But of course, everyone else knows you from the wonderful Charmed, which I also devoured every season of as well. So, you've just gone from strength to strength, Holly.
I know. I try to not push my luck. I'm pretty much gone 3 for 3 for different reasons. Like, Picket Fences was critically acclaimed, but the best show that nobody saw. Mm-hmm. And then I did Charm that had all this commercial success. And then I did Pretty Little Liars that had this social media groundbreaking historical numbers craziness. And I tend to wonder if I should even try anything ever again.
I mean, Charmed was a massive show, and it was in the era of TV where people would the next day say, "Hey, did you watch last night's episode?"
It's that's the water cooler chat, isn't it? Because it was always I don't want to miss out when everyone's talking about their work tomorrow.
Now we stream things and we can catch up at any time. But Charmed was not without its controversies off screen as well, and that was a huge tabloid time at that time throughout the 90s, wasn't it?
Oh, yes.
Shannon Doherty was your co-star at the time, and was apparently asked to leave the show for difficulties on set. How did you navigate that as someone who was her friend but still stayed there working on it?
You know, I all I can say is, you know, it was just, if I had been producer in those days, I would have handled it very differently. I think there was a better way to do things, and the way that it was done and handled and processed was just the exact wrong way, I think, to do things. And we were also all very young. You know, I did this show from the time I was 25 to 33, and I think what I would love young actors and basically anyone in a corporate situation to know is that, you know, the powers that be and producers want you to stay divided. They will pit you against each other, because if you were to negotiate together, you would be that much stronger for anything, you know, whether it be wage increases or hours or, you know, when the crew sticks together, it's much more dangerous for the producers.
Yeah,
I've never thought of it that way. I know, but I've never thought about it that way. It's so true.
And it's come back around, though. Charmed
It
has
is
found
true.
a new like lease of life on streaming. It happens a lot. Like Friends has been discovered by the next generation, and to the point where something fantastic has happened. I'm very jealous because you have got a Funko Pop. Am I correct?
Oh my God, it just came out yesterday, and I cannot tell you how long I've been asked about these. How long, and not just by, you know, the people that we meet at the conventions like this, but literally my middle son is like, you don't have one of these? What's wrong with you?
I can't go to school,
why
Mum.
don't you have one?
Mind you.
And so literally, like, he was the first person I texted. I was like, look at this. And he was like, do you have that? I was like, excuse me, sir, it just came out.
He's like,
no,
that's
I do
AI.
not.
They didn't send you one? Why did they
is
send
not.
you one? Yeah.
Total surprise.
Your middle child
But,
says, I can't
you know.
believe you don't have one of those little dolls. But you say, look around. There's a house and a car and all this other stuff
Yeah,
I have that you
exactly.
enjoy, my friend.
Exactly. But it was a very long time coming.
We're talking to Holly Maree Combs this morning. She played Piper on the TV show Charmed. She's in town for Supernova. Being a mum, how did you go turning up to kids' parties and stuff when your kids were a lot younger? Did people want to stop and be like, are you Piper?
Oh, yes. You know, all the time. I try to blend in as seamlessly as possible, but every once in a while when I'm out with my kids, you know, I'll get stopped for a picture or something. And, you know, I can hear the big sigh, like, coming off from the side of me where they're like, why does she have to do this? Why? It's so weird.
Yeah.
And it's funny because one of my sons has like started recently watching like reruns of Charmed because they're still on late at night. And so my youngest will walk in and go, that is just so weird. Why are you watching that? It's weird. And then he looks at me and I swear to God, he looks at me and he says, and by the way, you were never that nice. And I said, excuse me.
You're just like, I'm a good actor.
How dare you?
You were never from the future. Get with the program.
Not only am I good. And I was like, my TV children were much more well-behaved than you. Okay?
Yeah.
There's that.
Your eldest has just turned 21?
He's 21, yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, that's the drinking age and stuff in America. It's cheaper. Sorry, it's not cheaper. It's lower in Australia. It's 18. How did you navigate that?
Oh my gosh! Well, he's been in the military for a couple of years. So what goes on in the military Army base camps? Like he's a Marine actually, and so I had to worry about him just surviving boot camp more than anything else.
So he's still in the military. Does he come? Like, how often does he get to come home?
He just came off a deployment. He was in Japan and South Korea, and he's actually on his way home today.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Because that must be hard trying to navigate where they are.
It really is, yeah. Thankfully, I have locations on all of them at all times, and they know this. And not only do I have their phone locations, which they're never without their phones, but I also have their car locations. I've got,
it's funny you say that.
The car locations, too.
Yeah.
So.
He's a Marine. He's on a top secret mission. Holly knows where he is.
I know. You don't think about it during any war. Just contact the mums and they will find them.
They'll find them.
Yeah.
I'm afraid so.
It's so lovely to talk to you. We're looking forward to you being here in Brisbane. Supernova Comic Con it's on all the way up until Sunday as well at the Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre. Holly, great to chat to you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, guys.
Holly Maree Combs, she played Piper on the smash hit TV show Charmed.
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Alpha Bucks, Monday. We are going to play the 10th of November. Here are some of your answers to get to 50k day.
I don't think I have them.
To make
I
it
think
even.
they were on the back of the... Yes, they were. I've got them now. 6 a.m, it's Y. Some of your answers are Yak, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Blast from the Past, and Yacht. 7, it's B, and you got Bridesmaids, Bear, and Balloon. And 8, we're giving you E, and you got Earplugs, Everlast, and Earth.
Right, I see you Monday. Bye, everyone.